Okay, so in this interaction with Manoj recently got selected into HPCL. It is a wonderful interaction. Manoj did his MTech also from NIT Calicut in high voltage engineering. He's electrical engineer, and Manoj he faced multiple failures before he got selected into HPCL. He failed in many organizations, and why I'm saying failed, because he could not qualify it, though failure may not be appropriate word. He was learning continuously, and his ultimate success in HPCL was because of the learning he had in all these organizations. He missed the selections in BHEL or BARC, Coal India Limited, NLC, Hindustan Aeronautical Limited by 1 or 2 marks. He also reached up to interview stage of engineering services, could not get it eventually. Vizag Steel, he's almost there selected, but result still is not declared. He went to FCAT, SSB of Army, and he wanted to join Armed Forces conference out. So you will find that he has a lot of experience, and he said I failed a lot before I got this. And in good thing he told is like he got 145 marks in HPCL electrical candidate. He was OBC. 143 was cut off, so he was very close to written cutoff. He got exceptionally good marks in GT and interview, 4 out of 5 in GT and 8 out of 10 in interview. So he eventually got selected. Many things he has to offer. So let's listen the interaction I had with Manoj, and I'm very sure you will get benefited through this. Okay, so Manoj, first of all, thanks a lot. You gave me your precious time this morning.
No, sir. Actually, I just want to thank you personally, sir, because I cannot meet you in person. But anyway, there is Zoom or there is Google Meet to meet you, and so I just want to convey thanks to you, sir, because it helped me a lot.
Okay.
Media helped me a lot.
Okay. So Manoj, now I congratulate you for your selection in Maharatna HPCL, the prestigious organization.
Thank you very much.
So Manoj, as you know, when I get opportunity to interact with people like you, then lot of informative content pops up. Very good things come up, and the students who listen to you, they will surely get benefited from this interaction. So Manoj, I'll be interacting with you. I'll be knowing your journey, and since you've done your masters also from NIT Calicut,
Yes.
so I will be talking about that also, and then your journey till you got your HPCL. So I start from your background. So Manoj, please tell us about you. From which part of India, and from which college did you graduate? You are a role model for your students of that college also now. So which college did you graduate, and when did you graduate? Which branch? And how was your GATE journey? We know that HPCL was an exam separately conducted. I'm sure you must have written GATE exams also. So your journey in GATE will also be giving some kind of motivation or inspiration to youngsters who are preparing these exams. So your background, please.
Icharla Manoj Maheshwar, sir. I am from Vijayaram district in Andhra Pradesh, sir. And sir, actually, Vijayaram district is one of the smallest district in our Andhra Pradesh. Coming to the population or area wise, it is the smallest district, sir. Sir, from my first standard to 10th class, I have studied in the Vijayaram district itself. And I have studied in different schools, sir, because my father is a government employee. So he usually used to get transfers in 2 to 3 years. So I studied in different kinds of schools, sir. But my 10th is completed in Bhasha Public School, that is near to my home, sir, in Vijayanaram only. And after that, I went to Vishakhapatnam, sir. That is one of the developed district in our Andhra Pradesh. And in there, I joined in the Sri Chaitanya Junior College, sir. And I took the MPC, and there I have taken the AEEE coaching and IIT JEE coaching, sir. But sir, in the first year, I got very good marks in the intermediate public examinations. That is 470. Out of 470, I got 458, sir. But unfortunately, in the second year, I'm not studying well, sir, at that time. So I deviated from the studies a little bit. Because of that, I'm not able to get a good rank in the AEEE and also in the IIT JEE Advanced also, sir. So immediately I realized that I should get a good college, at least in the state. So I wrote the MSET very well and I got a good rank, and I got a college, that is ANIT, sir, Anil Neerkonda Institute of Technologies and Sciences. It is located in Tagarappa, sir. It is in Vishakhapatnam district, actually. So even I get a good rank, I did not opt for CSC or EC something. For my rank, I definitely get CSE, sir. But I have a passion regarding the electrical engineering because even I am not very good in the intermediate during the intermediate, but sir, always I am good in the physics, especially that electricity and magnetism concepts. Whenever the question arises from the topic, I am the first one to solve in the class. So this dragged my interest towards the electricity. So immediately joined in the electrical and electronics. So in the first year, I was very confused because the engineering life is quite different from the intermediate. Because in our intermediate, there will be a hostel. And I think in 24 hours, we used to study up to 12 hours and night study hours will be there. There is a lot of hectic pressure and stress. But coming to the engineering, it was very free and we used to play little while. So in the first year, I was a little bit confused about the college. But sir, soon I realized that it is very important to study in the graduation because we have to develop the concepts. So once I started studying in the second year, because second year comes the networks, EMFT, these subjects will be in the second year first semester. So I used to study in the library for 2 to 3 hours. I started habituating the library reading. Sir. Meanwhile, I used to be active in extracurricular activities like I used to attend seminars. I'm also a good speaker, sir, in my college. And I used to participate in the games, in annual day functions, dance competitions, many things, sir. I never left those extracurricular activities and sport activities because I want some recreation apart from the studies. So I habituated this library reading, sir. And I got a good CGPA also, sir. I got a 75.5 percentage, and I completed my BTech with first class and distinction also, sir. And after that, I wrote the GATE examination. This is my first examination regarding any MTech or any to get into the PSU. But unfortunately, I don't have a proper coaching at that time. So I got a rank of 5,000 around, sir. 5,000 to 6,000 between. And after that, I completed my BTech in 2019, 2018. Sir. After that, I went to Hyderabad and I took 1 year of coaching. But sir, actually, in the Hyderabad, what I did a mistake is I have focused more on the concepts rather than the problem solving. That was not very useful for the gate. So I got a rank of 2,300 in the gate, which is not sufficient to get into PS. Sir, my father actually suggested me that post graduation is very important. You can first thing you can improve your knowledge in your field. Second thing, if you get an NIT or IIT, you will interact with the people coming from the different states of India. And third thing, the labs will be very good. And the professors also will be very good. I'm not criticizing the local college professors, sir, but compared to them, we can definitely have a fetching if you interact with them. So this made my mind to get into a PG. So that too high voltage. I for my rank I can get NIT Trichy, NIT Suratkal in some new NITs also, sir. But I found high voltage engineering is a very interesting subject because in my BTech I have never came across the high voltage engineering subject. So I joined in that, sir. I just want to thank all my professors in the NIT Calicut, sir, because they are very friendly. Whenever there is a doubt, and we are very free to ask. The labs are also very good, and especially my guide, sir, regarding the project. I have the project throughout the year. He is very good, sir. Because whenever the doubt, it may be midnight, 12 o'clock, it may be 11 o'clock, it may be 1 o'clock. If we call him or if we message him, he will respond and he will clarify the doubts.
Okay.
And I'm very grateful that I got a great guide, sir. So I really want to thank him on behalf of my successor. And sir, actually, many people think that this is my first PSU. No, sir. I have attempted many PSUs and I have faced many interviews and I failed a lot, sir. I'm very proud that I failed a lot of exams and I failed a lot of interviews. As I said, my first exam is GATE 2018, and later I have attempted 2019 sir GATE, but it didn't get enough rank. And after that, I have attempted RRB that I cleared the prelims, but I am not able to clear the mains. And after that, I have written the BHEL, sir, Bharat Heavy Electric Limited. At that time in 2019, they have the separate exam for these players. And actually, the cutoff is around 141 point something. I missed the cutoff by just 2 marks. I was not able to get qualified for that. And later, I have written the BARC 2019 exam. And at that time, I got selected. But in the interviews, I'm not able to express myself, sir, because they are asking very deep concepts, and my knowledge is not up to the mark to reach them. So after that, I have attempted the Coal India Limited, sir. In that, I got shortlisted, but I just crossed the cutoff. It was not sufficient to get the job. And after that, I have written the Naive Lignite Corporation Limited. In that, so I just crossed the cutoff, and in the interview, I was attentioned a little bit because they have asked about my BTech project, sir. But I was prepared for my MTech project, but they have asked about the BTech project, so I'm not able to convey that. And later, I have attempted the HAL, sir, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. In that, I got selected for the interview, sir. I got a good marks in written for the design training. But because of the less vacancies, I think it is around 18 or 17, sir. But I'm not able to make it. And after that, Vizag Steel Plant I have selected. And the interview was also done. And I got good marks, sir. But because of this privatization in these things, till now they haven't announced any result. And after that, I I attempted the HPCL, sir, and I got a 145.65, and the OBC cutoff is 143 around something, sir. But sir, here, really, I just want to thank YourPedia and you also, sir, because I joined the YourPedia, and really, sir, my graph was improved like exponential. Because, sir, if I want to say the GT marks, my GT marks is 4, sir, out of 5.
Okay.
My interview score is 8 out of 10. I think it is not a score, sir. It is very great score. I feel that. So for a like 145.65 means that is 2 marks above the cutoff. I'm really grateful that YourPedia created a great platform to interact with different parts of the country students and conducting mock GDs. And you also interacted with me twice or thrice. One full length interview and also some short interviews. And technical interviews also helped me a lot. So the technical interviews, SARS asked the project, BTech project, and everything. In the same thing, then in the main interview, they asked the same thing, sir. So I'm very free to explain them, and they are very impressed. And that is mentioned that read about the HPCL, know something about the HPCL. Ask me about the HPCL, sir. Like the refineries are there. Can you tell me the capacity and what are the projects going on in the HPCL, modernization projects or expansion projects? And they ask me about the how can you identify the different petrol bunks by color, like BPCL, IOCL, and Reliance. And I was prepared very well, sir, because as you said, each and everything I wrote it down in the notes, and I identified the colors, and I wrote it down in the notes separately. So I was very confident at that time to say that. And, same question you asked in the interview, sir, that was asked. That is regarding the strength. Actually, you asked that I'm a sociable person. How you can say that sociable person? You asked the question in the mock interview. The same question was asked at that time. So I was very confident, and I immediately said that. And they asked us one question, sir. So you are well prepared. One madam asked, you are well prepared, Manoj, because your answers are good. She told, ma'am, simple thing I told her. There are 25 vacancies only. There is a heavy competition in front of me, and I just cleared the cutoff within 2 marks. So in order to get into the merit list, definitely I have to prepare. I was very impressed about that answer.
Yes, wonderful.
Yeah,
It was very frank,
impressive.
actually. It was very frank and bold.
She was very impressed, sir. So what have you done for the preparation? I joined in the YourPedia, madam. That sir also guided me a lot.
So you told that?
Yeah, yes, I told. That's great, Manoj, because many people don't. She told that many people don't take the interview and GT seriously, but you took it very seriously, sir. Madam, I want to join in the HPCL, so I should take seriously, madam. It's my dream because HPCL is not a small company; it's a Maharatna. So I want that job. I want to prove myself in a Maharatna. So she was very impressed about that, and she just gave a smile, sir. Okay, I was very satisfied with the answer. And sometimes they stressed me a lot regarding my strength. That is sociable. And they asked about the names of the people waiting outside. Because as I told, social person, a social person must interact with the other. So they asked about the names. They asked about where they came from. and what they have, everything they have asked. So as I expected the same question there, so I interacted with them and asked about names and where did they come from. So they also satisfied with that answers. And finally the interview was completed, and when I got that news that I was selected for the medical, and I'm very immediately during the night I called you, and you also picked the phone at 11 o'clock, I think, with me, and you recorded the conversation and you kept in the groups. So I feel that yeah, I did some hard work for that. I got success.
Chalo,
And
great.
sir, and on this platform, I really want to thank my parents and also my friends, sir.
Yes.
I have a really great friends because we are a group of three. Actually, we used to interact through Google Meet.
Okay.
COVID situation, we cannot go for any study thing. So in the Google Meet, we used to interact. We used to conduct Google Meet for asking the formula-based questions for
Okay.
concepts. Yes, sir. And one more thing, sir. For the students, I just want to tell, GATE preparation is quite different from the PSU preparation. Because in the GATE, you have to focus more on the problems, different kinds of concepts, new problems, etc. Those things. Coming to the PSUs like HPCL and other, you have to focus on reasoning, aptitude, English, general awareness, and conceptual like theoretical based questions, small problems like GATE 1 mark questions. Those you have to focus. Sir. So I realized this, and immediately test series helped me a lot. Sir. Say that. Test series helped me a lot. Their cost also very less. Sir. For yearly pass, they will charge only 99, I think. And I just want to tell the students that who are preparing for the PSU exams, just do the test series, that is especially and JE exams, and the AE exams. Like the full test will be there, sir. Previous full test. That is more than sufficient. Who have completed the concepts? Without completed the concept, you should not attempt that. When you are in the test, for example, 100 questions are there. You have attempted 80. Remaining 20 have not attempted. And just analyze the test questions and read the concepts. After that, you attempt once again, so that you can clarify all the concepts. Sir. This is how prepared for the PSU. Really, sir, it was a great strategy. What I feel, because in my HPCL exam, there are 170 questions. 85 is aptitude, reasoning, English, and I score I'm very strong in aptitude and reasoning, sir. I got 80 out of 85, sir.
Okay. Okay.
And in the section, I got only 60.
Okay.
Yes, so this helped me a lot. If you are in some subject, so make sure that you score highest marks in that.
Great.
Rather than focusing on your weakness, so score as much as
On your strength.
That's what I want to tell, sir. And you asked me a question that how your MTech helped.
So Manoj, before we discuss your MTech, I want to
sir.
ask you a couple of things from what you said now. You mentioned
Yes,
about your friends. They are your BTech friends or what?
Yes, sir. They are my BTech friends.
Would you like to name them on the platform?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Actually, one of my friends is Jagadish, and he's also done his masters with me along with me, sir. NIT Calicut, same branch.
Okay.
There is a girl, sir. Her name is Tejaswini. She's working at present, sir.
Okay.
And she also did her MTech in MNIT Jaipur.
Okay, great.
So we are the three group, sir, and we used to ask the questions. We used to make short notes, sir. Short notes like formula-based questions, formulas, and conceptual questions, important concepts. We used to make a short notes also, sir.
Great.
And daily we used to read them. Daily.
So this kind of group preparation always helps, because when you go through your bad phases, like you mentioned a list actually, BHEL, BAR, CCAL, NLC and all. So where you could not, you missed only 1 or 2 marks. So that time, friend circle is really helpful, Manoj. That really works. And you have taken things very seriously, whether it is writing test series or it is taking interviews. And I believe the marks which you got, I must say I'm interacting with so many students here now with HPCL also. 4 out of 5 in GT and 8 out of 10 in interview is the really highest score. So that is really superb. You must have done really good in that. And the reason why you got so high in interview, because nobody will give that frank opinion in the interview with confidence. So I think that is what they appreciated, that is what they liked in your answer. And you got this. And the message from your entire story is like, when the time will come, Manoj, things will fall in line, things will fall for you, right? And when the time is not there for you, you will miss by 1 mark, 2 mark,
Yes, sir.
or but even if you miss some particular target, that does not mean you have learned nothing and you are gaining nothing. You are gaining every time. So your ultimate selection in HPCL is the reason for that is your multiple failures, because after
Yes,
every
sir.
failure you were learning.
Yeah, I strongly believe that, sir. What you have said, I strongly believe that. Sir, I just want to tell one thing, sir. Sir, apart from these exams, I'm also very interested in the armed forces also, sir.
Okay.
My brother is working as a captain in Indian Army.
Hmm.
So I attempted the Indian Army TGC, sir, technical graduate course for 2 times. I was conference out, sir. I stayed for 5 days and I was conference out. And one time SSC Tech, that was also conference out. And I went for, I also wrote the FCAT and cleared 2 times, sir. I cleared the written test 2 times and I also got good score in both FCAT and EKT. But sir, unfortunately, 2 times I was not able to screen in, sir. And I also attempted these armed forces. That helped me a lot. That preparation helped me a
Yes,
lot, sir,
yes,
because
yes.
in some exams like steel plant, BHL, we have some general awareness questions also, sir.
Yes, yes.
I used to mark maximum of the questions at that time.
That's true. No, your score in aptitude and all, that is because of, I think, armed force preparation only.
Yeah, yes, sir.
You
Yes, sir.
prepared there and then you were confident in that particular part. That was
Yes, sir.
wonderful, Manoj. Now I'm coming to your next side, that is your masters.
Yes,
And you mentioned about high voltage engineering in NIT
yes, sir.
Calicut. First, I
Yes,
would
sir.
like to know, Manoj, is there high voltage engineering anywhere else in India or
Yes,
only
sir.
NIT Calicut?
Yes, sir. ISC offers the high voltage engineering MTech.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
One of my friend actually, he's very interested in the PhD and everything, sir. So
Mm-hmm.
he opted for the high voltage engineering in MTech, and he's now doing his PhD in IISc, sir. High
Okay.
voltage engineering only.
Okay. Okay.
Most of my friends are doing PhD in IIT Madras. One guy is there, and another guy is in IIT Madras only. Most of my friends opted for the PhD. Some opted for the private jobs, and I'm the one who got selected for the public sector.
Mm. Okay, Manoj. Now I want to, bring your this entire discussion to a very very important point here. See,
Sir.
number one, you should pursue a career in which you have passion, and you should
Yes, sir.
pursue a career in which you have interest. So, if you have passion in PSU, it is reflected like you are appearing in so many public sector exams, and you are failing, and then again you are trying, and ultimately you got it. Now I want to talk about so many students who may not be that passionate for public sector, but they want good jobs. Now, what is happening in India is like, because of lack of information or whatever you call it, even if students are getting very good opportunities through GATE exam into masters, IITs, NITs, and you have the experience and exposure of NIT Calicut, one of the best NITs we have.
Yes, sir.
So now students, even if they are getting that, and they're not that passionate for public sector, they want 10-15 lakh job to start their career, and good job and good career. Even they sometimes do not join the master courses under the this particular misinformation that they may not MTech may not offer them career, or even if they join MTech, they don't do it seriously. When they don't do it seriously, they will not obviously get the jobs. So then entire thing, it creates a vicious circle. And
Yes,
the
sir.
information among masses students is that MTech is bekar, MTech is not useful, it will not give you any job, and there is no career. So let's put for years together, put effort in public sector. You are the example where you were failing in public sector, and you were very close also. You missed by two
Yes, sir.
marks something,
Yes, sir.
and you did your master. You joined masters also,
Yes, sir.
and maybe you were doing masters seriously. The way you said you were calling your professor, no student will call his professor if he is not seriously pursuing masters.
Yes,
I
sir.
understand that much. So you were doing that masters also seriously. Now I want your opinion, and very frank, honest opinion. Can career be made through MTech? Number one question. Number two, can we get opportunities and jobs through MTech from institute like NIT Calicut? And you mentioned about NIT Calicut only, about high voltage and all. These a couple of things I want to discuss with you now.
Sure, sir. Sir, definitely through MTech we can get a bright career. That is pretty sure. as you said, many people will misinterpret this information. They will misguide the students. Actually, sir, I want to tell you few examples for that. Sir, one guy is there. Actually, she's a girl, I think. I'm not very close to her because she's power electronics. She's from Andhra Pradesh only. She came from a normal college, okay, in Andhra Pradesh, and she got a good rank in GATE and she joined in the NIT Calicut Power Electronics. And after that, she got a company that is General Electricals. I think General Electricals is very prestigious
One
company
of the best.
in engineering.
I
She got
I
the
left
company
I
with
left
great package.
I left DRDO for GE actually.
Okay.
So GE is very good company.
Yes, sir. She got the offer because, sir, everything depends on your hard work only, sir. Whether it's MTech or whether it's PhD or something, if you have to focus on one thing only while preparing the MTech. While doing the MTech, yeah, when you have the career of the PSU, you can manage both the things, sir. When you have a great professor and you have a cooperative professor, definitely it is wonderful, sir. If you want to opt for PhD, that's also a great thing, sir. Because one of my friend, as I said, ISC PhD, that is really great thing, sir. Because studying in ISC is a dream for many people. He's now pursuing his PhD. That means he will stay for 5 years and he will have a great exposure, sir. And he will have a bright career after 5 years also. Sir,
Okay,
even for NIT Calicut, the placements are good, sir.
no,
Many,
no, I was coming to that
uh,
part only. Manoj,
yes,
this
sir.
year I'm talking to hundreds of students, and this year
Yes, sir. Mhm.
we have observed the spike in placements.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what is the effect, like COVID effect or something, but this year placements are really very good everywhere.
Yes, sir.
I
Yes, sir.
want to ask you about NIT Calicut, and you are in high voltage engineering there. I want to ask you about the placement scenario of NIT Calicut, and maybe if you have information related to what kind of jobs do we get, and core, non-core, what is the average package, something like that, so that students get to know about that also.
Sir, regarding this package, I don't have exact figures, sir. But, sir, one thing I can say, sir, in my NIT Calicut during the placement session, I have got the offer. That means I have written the 2-6 companies, sir. 2-6 company and L&T company. And one thing is, I think through off campus, I some people have messaged me, sir, regarding the Siemens company. Siemens also is a great company, and so many companies came, sir. But definitely, the private companies generally they will look at your talent. They will conduct the written test, and after that, there will be certain parameters also, sir. They will check your coding skills. In some companies, will check the coding skills. Some companies will check the MATLAB. Those things, sir. I'm not very strong in the coding skills and also in the MATLAB. But major of my friends got selected means they are good in that skill, sir, because they are passionate to join in the private companies. As I am very passionate towards the PSUs. They are also passionate about the joining in the private companies. So they have learned the courses, they have updated themselves. So they got a great jobs and they are well settled.
Great, that's
Yes, sir.
wonderful.
Definitely, NIT Calicut is one of the best institutes. Whoever want to join MTech and they want to pursue further PhD, and the faculty is also very friendly, sir. They will clarify your doubts. And they will also what we call refer the students to the PhD, sir, for the best institutes like IIT Madras, IC Bangalore, IT Karagapur. They will definitely refer, sir. If you did a great job in the MTech and your
Yes,
project,
obviously they will do that.
yes, sir.
Manoj, now coming to an end of this wonderful session, and when is your training of HPCL going to start now?
Sir, actually, it's on March 14th, sir, and they gave a mail that we have to attend by 2 o'clock in the March 14th. I think during that day we will have the document verification once again, sir.
Okay.
So, after that, the training start, and it will be around 10 to 14 days, actually, as it was mentioned in the mail. So after that, they will give the postings.
So I understand Manoj Manoj as a person must be putting a lot of effort past couple of years. No, Manoj
Yes.
got into dream destination. So can I ask what Manoj is doing now before he joins HPCL?
Sir, present actually I'm focusing on workouts, sir. Actually, I'm doing gym, these things.
Good.
Even in my preparation, I never stopped the gym, sir, because
Okay.
it's one of my recreation activity. Because I used to study for 8 or 10 hours, so I need some relaxation. So I'm focusing on my gym and I'm focusing on the six packs and everything, sir. To be frank, I'm doing that, and I'm planning for a vacation to Tirupati on February 13th along with my friends, sir. So I'm
Wonderful.
going to Tirupati.
Wonderful.
Yes.
So let me now again, Manoj, let me thank you for this wonderful session. It was
Actually, I
full of
should thank you,
information.
sir, because YourPedia is the best online platform for the people who are preparing for the interview, GD, and not only for that. Really, sir, you're great that because many people will not focus about this PhD or MS or MTech as their career opportunities, but you will have whenever you type the YourPedia in the YouTube regarding this MTech, you will have a lot of sessions about that.
Mhm.
Even while joining in the MTech, I used to watch your videos, sir, because I have a dilemma that whether choosing the MTech is a best option or not. But you have clarified all those things. And sir, really, uh, the students who are not only paying the fees for the YourPedia is only beneficial. I'm not saying that, sir. You also post the GT videos, sir, in the YouTube. Really, that is also great job, sir. Because some people will be too commercial that only the students who are paying the fee they will get the videos. No, sir. Actually, if you check the YouTube, you'll have many GT sessions. We'll have many interviews. So that is also very helpful to the students, sir. Really, I thank you a lot, sir, because you are only the person behind me, because behind my success, because I got a good score in GT and interview because of you only, sir. I really want to thank you about it.
Chalo, great, Manoj, and we'll keep please keep in contact, and
Sure,
maybe
sure,
I'll
sure.
again bother you when next time HPCL interview comes and something, and students
Yes, sir.
want some kind of guidance. That time you will be executive in HPCL, so we'll bother you once again, right, Manoj?
Oh, okay, sir. I'm free to you are free to ask me anything, sir, because I'm
Okay,
a student.
okay. Thank you, Manoj.
Thank you very much, sir.